Across the planet, there are roads so terrifying they should never have existed, where the line between life and death is no wider than a single tire track. One tiny mistake, and you'll plunge straight into a bottomless abyss. Yet every day, countless people still gamble with their lives to cross them. Here are the world's deadliest and most dangerous roads. And be sure to stay until the very end, because the last location is so terrifying, even watching it on a screen. China's Dragon Road. This is the only road connecting China, Myanmar, and Tibet through the Julong Valley. With its narrow terrain running along the edge of a chasm, surrounded by dense forests and mountains over 3,400 meters high. Despite government investment, many sections remain unpaved, slippery, and full of potholes. The tunnel through the mountain, dug in the 1980s, has never been completed and remains dark and dilapidated. Landslides and rockfalls happen almost every day, especially during the rainy season when water seeps in and causes the tunnel's rock structures to collapse. Yungas Road. Built in the 1930s by prisoners of war, this road connects the capital La Paz with the Amazon region. Imagine a thread dangling across the Andes Mountains, with technical specifications that would make any driver break out in a cold sweat. Starting from the summit, at an altitude of approximately 4,650 meters, the road descends to the town of Coroico for only about 1,200 meters. The sudden change in pressure and climate is an extreme challenge for both people and vehicles. Many sections are only a mere 3 meters wide, just enough for a single truck between impossible places. Amazon, Peru. Due to the rugged terrain, the road is extremely narrow, with many sections having only one lane. Drivers have to cross mountain peaks as high as 5,000 meters. At this altitude, the thin air causes a lack of oxygen, making both people and machinery, such as air brake systems, less effective. Along with the road surface, most roads are dirt, muddy, and rocky. Only the main roads are paved. The rest are trails winding through dense forests. Along with landslides, which can block dozens of vehicles for hours, even days, or sweep entire vehicles down ravines/rivers. Colombia-Venezuela Road. Many people think that Venezuela is rich because it has oil, but the truth is quite the opposite. The roads here were once smooth, modern, paved routes, well built and maintained between 1958 and 1988. After years of insufficient maintenance funding, the asphalt has disappeared, replaced by mud, potholes, rocks, and deep trenches. Many sections of the road now resemble donkey trails, more than roads for vehicles. Along with the terrain, winding around deep gorges hundreds of meters deep in the Andes Mountains without any protective barriers. Heavy rain often causes landslides and deep muddy traps that sink vehicles. Rivers and streams can surge suddenly, sweeping away anything crossing them. Deadliest Journeys, Brazil. "40 years ago, it was a paved road, but now it has been completely ravaged by nature, turning into a dirt road full of potholes." Here, An old truck with 700,000 kilometers on the odometer is overloaded with both cargo and troops. Drivers are paid 3 times the average salary due to their experience and ability to handle dangerous situations. Along with a support team that observes alongside the vehicle to scout the route and also acts as mobile mechanics. When stranded, drivers and passengers can be left in the wilderness for days, even weeks, without outside help. Nigeria roads. In Nigeria, crude oil is not fully extracted legally. Criminal gangs and desperate locals have resorted to workers had to work naked to avoid their clothes catching fire from the gasoline fumes. Explosions and fires occur frequently, turning them into living torches. The transporters use old, dilapidated motorcycles, carrying up to 700 liters of gasoline per trip. They weave through the trails to avoid taxis. Just one fall or the heat from the exhaust pipe, and the entire vehicle will turn into a giant ball of fire in the middle of impossible places. Lubumbashi, Katanga. Much of the road here is a horrifying combination of fine red dust and mud that swallows trucks whole. During the rainy season, the road turns into a thick, muddy river in impossible places. A 40-ton truck can easily get stuck up to its axles and remain there for up to 2 weeks. Katanga is the heart of the world's copper and cobalt mining industry. Therefore, the road is constantly overloaded. thousands of heavily loaded ore trucks line the road, tearing up the already fragile surface. Motorcycles, pedestrians, and old passenger vehicles have to weave their way between these ore-carrying monsters. Just one miscalculation of distance can lead to tragedy. Chin Hills, Myanmar. With its rugged terrain, the roads mainly traverse high mountain ranges, are full of ravines, sharp bends, and visibility is limited by thick fog. Many sections lack asphalt, consisting only of dirt, mud, or quicksand. But pots constantly cause vehicles to shake violently, risking them falling apart. Small streams can turn into large rivers after just one rain, forcing drivers to wade through the water to check the depth before crossing. During the monsoon season from June to September, the road turns into a torrent of mud and rocks. The risk of landslides is ever present, potentially blocking the entire road at any time. Skipper's Canyon, New Zealand's built by thousands of workers during the 1863 gold rush to transport equipment across the Shotover River. With its single-lane terrain, one side is a sheer cliff, the other a deep ravine. The road surface is unpaved, making it vulnerable to rain, snow, and landslides. There are heart-stopping curves with names like Devil's Elbow or Hell's Gate. Coupled with the danger of extremely narrow roads, avoiding oncoming vehicles becomes a nightmare for those without expert reversing skills. Ladakh, India. Ladakh is not just a road, it's a labyrinth winding through the Himalayas and Karakoram. You'll encounter Kardung La or Umling La at altitudes above 5,800 meters. At this altitude, oxygen levels drop to about 50% of what they are at sea level. Altitude sickness is the greatest danger. Don't expect smooth, highway-like asphalt roads. In Ladakh, the road is a living entity, and it's constantly changing. The streams of melting ice that run across the road are powerful enough to sweep away even the heaviest Royal Enfield motorcycles. Congo Katanga. Due to poor road conditions, some sections force trains to run under 10 kilometers per hour, so the 1,600-kilometer journey takes at least 8 days. The train carried nearly 2,000 people, and 3 times its permitted capacity. Inside the train carriages, people and goods were crammed together to the point of no room to move. Passengers had to relieve themselves in plastic bags or containers and throw them out the windows. Those who couldn't buy tickets or find seats had to sit on the roof of the train, facing the risk of falling or being hit by falling branches. Dangerous, filthy, but the cheapest and only link to the outside world for these remote villages. Join the adventure on Haiti Planet. Dawa Guélilé vintage train. This railway line is part of the old railway system connecting Addis Ababa with Djibouti, built by the French in the late 19th century. Today, these vintage train cars are no longer a design style, but a forgotten heritage. The danger here comes from the deep, bottomless ravines, like the Bolivian mountain pass. You're crossing the core of the Danakil Depression, one of the hottest places on the planet. In addition, the railway tracks were warped and the wooden sleepers were rotting. Fairy Meadows, Pakistan. These are treacherous mountain roads where death lurks in the abysses of the Himalayas and Karakoram. Known as the Eighth Wonder, it runs along the Indus River with deep canyons and sheer cliffs. In addition, fog, rain, and snow can paralyze traffic at any time between impossible places. Here, our old Jeeps from the 1970s are the only means of transportation that can get up to Fairy Meadows. The driver had to constantly add water to the radiator because the engine overheated while climbing hills in low gear. Andes Mountain Roads, Peru. The Andes mountain passes are not for the faint of heart or those with oxygen deprivation. Most of these roads are located at altitudes ranging from 3,000 meters to nearly 5,000 meters above sea level. They feature a continuous series of hairpin turns. There are sections where you'll feel like the rear of your car is hanging precariously over the abyss before you even have time to swerve. On one side is a sheer cliff, on the other, a chasm thousands of meters deep with absolutely no protective barriers. Just one moment of carelessness, and you won't just be going downhill, you'll be going straight into history. Karnali Highway, Nepal. With a length of 300 kilometers, it connects Surkhet to Jumla, then one of the poorest regions in the world. Following the sheer cliffs, we traverse the Calicut Valley with its chasms hundreds of meters deep. The roads here are mostly trails, full of rocks, mud, and dirt. The roads are extremely narrow, with many sections barely wide enough for a jeep wheel to pass right along the edge of the cliff. Although only 300 kilometers long, the journey often takes up to 5 days due to the extremely harsh conditions. Warsaw, Poland. If there's one place that's considered a nightmare for new drivers in Warsaw, it's Rondo Radosława. This is a huge roundabout with the intersection of many major roads. The signage system here is so complex that if you're not careful for even a second, you'll find yourself in a different district. In Warsaw, trams are king. At this roundabout, the tracks cut across the car lanes unexpectedly. If you don't yield in time, a multi-ton steel block will not hesitate to remind you. Another thing to note is that traffic here moves extremely fast. Local drivers have no concept of waiting for strangers. Haiti the Damned. While other dangerous roads around the world typically have only one enemy, Haiti has them all. The country is ravaged by deforestation, leaving its mountain slopes extremely unstable. Even a light rain can turn the road surface into a giant mudslide. The potholes here aren't small depressions. They are deadly craters capable of snapping truck axles in an instant. Along with the appearance of armed groups or the presidential guard with aggressive attitudes, gunshots are part of the fear on the streets. Madagascar Road. If you expect asphalt, turn around immediately. The RN5 runs along the eastern coast of Madagascar. This is why it's been dubbed one of the most challenging roads on the planet. During the rainy season, the road turns into a river of red mud. Vehicles can sink right under their chassis in just seconds. There are sections where you have to drive over jagged rocks or over ancient tree roots that protrude like traps. In sections close to the sea, the wheels struggle with the fine sand, easily causing the vehicle to lose momentum. Papua Roads. Papua boasts some of the world's most towering mountain ranges and densest tropical rainforests. The roads here don't curve smoothly. They often shoot straight uphill with an incline that could make even four-wheel drive trucks cry out in despair. Just a 15-minute tropical rain shower can turn the red dirt road into a bottomless swamp. Here, the concept of travel time is meaningless, but you can spend 3 days just to travel 50 kilometers. This is the #1 menace with its young geology and frequent heavy rains. An entire mountainside could collapse at any moment. Many bridges are makeshift, constructed from tree trunks or rusty iron. Each crossing is a gamble with fate. Salang, Afghanistan. This is the only vital artery connecting the capital Kabul with northern Afghanistan at an altitude of nearly 4,000 meters. Along with natural disasters such as avalanches, landslides, frost, and dense fog. The roads are not fully paved, full of potholes and deep ruts due to overloaded vehicles in the impossible places. More importantly, the Salang Tunnel is 3 kilometers long and located at an altitude of 3,900 meters. This is a horrifying place with smoke, dust, lack of oxygen, and a high risk of fire and explosion with no escape route. Gabon Roads. If in Europe people fear snow, and in the Middle East they fear sand, then in Gabon, mud is the real nemesis. Located right on the equator, surrounded by dense tropical rainforests. When the rainy season arrives, the red dirt roads turn into thick, muddy rivers. Oversized trucks carrying timber frequently get stuck in the mud, creating giant obstacles that block entire routes for days, even weeks. Haiti the Planet believes that the roads in Gabon are not for those in a hurry. Here, nature always prevails. Nola-Bangui, CAR here. Due to a lack of transportation, people are forced to cram onto dilapidated trucks. The struggle for seats is like a battle. A single truck can cram in 70 to 100 people, along with goods, food, livestock, and even wild animals. Passengers had to stand or sit in painful positions for 18 hours, facing dust, smoke, and violent shaking. Just the 420-kilometer journey from Nola to the capital Bangui was riddled with mud potholes and deep ditches. Every time they hit a bad stretch of road, passengers have to get off and walk a long distance to reduce the vehicle's load and prevent it from tipping over. New Delhi, India holds a grim record for road safety with extremely alarming statistics. Approximately 150,000 people die each year, averaging over 400 deaths per day. Despite being just one country, India accounts for over 10% of all accidents globally, with 450,000 incidents annually. And the vulnerable group, half of the victims, are pedestrians, cyclists, and motorcyclists. Vehicles traveling at speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour face obstacles such as bicycles, pedestrians crossing the road illegally, and oncoming traffic. In winter, the combination of smoke, dust, and fog reduces visibility to almost zero, leading to chain reaction accidents. Autopista del Sol, Mexico. Famous for its sharp turns, most notably the La Pera section. Many sections of the mountain pass lack guardrails. Vehicles can fall into ravines hundreds of meters deep with just a small mistake. Yet due to the clay soil and tropical rains, the road surface frequently collapses, creating giant sinkholes that swallow vehicles. A tragic accident occurred on the Paso Expressway, killing a father and son who suffocated in an 8-meter deep sinkhole. In many states, people can buy a legal driver's license for around €41 without passing any theory or practical exams. Along with drunk driving, which is extremely common and causes thousands of deaths each year. Tajapuru in the Amazon. Connecting the capital city of La Paz with the lush green Amazon basin. This is a wet staircase between sheer cliffs and dense forests. The path is extremely narrow, with a chasm up to 500 meters deep and no guardrails. This dense fog frequently occurs due to warm air currents from the Amazon meeting cold air currents from the Andes Mountains. To cope with the steep terrain, coca leaf growers have devised a unique method of transportation.